I want you to think about the last time you watched a really, really good sunset. You know the kind I mean. The sky is purple, the clouds are burning gold, the air gets a little cooler on your skin. It is breathtaking. But deep down, why is it beautiful? Is it beautiful because it's arriving, or is it beautiful because it is leaving? We have a complicated relationship with endings, don't we? We cry at graduations. We grieve when a favorite TV show has its series finale. We feel a heavy knot in our stomach when we pack up the last box in an empty apartment, even if we are moving to a better place. We are addicted to the new. We love the hello, but we are terrified of the goodbye. And that, right there, is why the number 999 scares people. You look at your phone, 999. Wait, no, that's impossible. You look at the license plate in front of you, 999. You buy a coffee and a bagel, 999. And you feel it, the shift, the closing of a door. If you have been seeing this number lately, I need you to listen to me very carefully. You are not being punished. You are not losing everything. You are graduating. 999 is the universe's way of telling you that the movie is over, the credits are rolling, and the lights are about to come up. So, are you going to stay in your seat staring at a blank screen? Or are you ready to walk out of the theater and see what the real world looks like? Let's talk about the end and why it is actually the beginning. To understand the weight of this number, we have to look at the math. It's simple, but it's profound. Think about the single digits, 0 through 9. 1 is the toddler, it's the ego, it's me, me, me. 5 is the teenager, rebellious, chaotic, wanting freedom. But 9? 9 is the grandparent. 9 is the elder. It is the last single digit before we return to the cycle of 1 and 0. It stands at the very edge of the cliff. In numerology, the number 9 contains the energy of all the numbers that came before it. It has the leadership of the 1, the balance of the 2, the creativity of the 3, the stability of the 4. It has learned all the lessons. It has fought all the battles. So when you see 999, tripled, pure, concentrated energy, it is a message of wisdom. It means you have outgrown your current container. Imagine a hermit crab. You know how they grow? They get too big for their shell. It starts to pinch. It starts to hurt. They're vulnerable. They have to crawl out, naked and soft, to find a bigger shell. Seeing 999 is the pinch. It's the universe saying, you don't fit here anymore. And that can be painful to hear, because we like our shells, we like our comfort zones. Even if the comfort zone is toxic, at least it's familiar. But 999 doesn't care about your comfort, it cares about your evolution. So what is the practical message here? What is the universe actually asking you to do? One word: release. 999 is the cosmic janitor. It is here to clean house. If you are seeing this number, take a look around your life. Be honest. What is expiring? What is past its shelf life? Maybe it's a job where you're just going through the motions. You're bored. You're checked out. Maybe it's a friendship that feels like an obligation. Every time you see their name pop up on your phone, you sigh. You dread answering it. Maybe it's a version of yourself. The version of you that plays small. The version of you that apologizes for existing. The version of you that is afraid to speak up. 999 is the sign that it is time to take that version out to the trash. And I know, letting go is terrifying. We hold on because we are afraid of the void. We think, if I let go of this job, what if I never find another one? If I break up with this person, what if I die alone? That fear, that is the test. You cannot receive the new gift if your hands are still gripping the old one. Your hands are full. The universe is standing there with a box of gold, waiting for you to drop the bag of rocks, but you won't drop the rocks. Drop the rocks. That is the command of 999.
Now, let's go a deeper level. Because 999 isn't just about your personal life, it's about your soul's mission. In spiritual circles, 9 is the number of the humanitarian. 1 is about self, 9 is about us. It signifies universal love, compassion, service. If you keep seeing 999, it is often a sign that you are being called to step up, to be a light worker. Now, don't roll your eyes. That doesn't mean you have to quit your job and become a monk or a yoga teacher. It just means you are called to live with more empathy. It means you are ready to help others through their own transitions. Why? Because you've been through it. You have the scars. You have the wisdom. Seeing 999 is a reminder that your pain was not in vain. The struggles you went through, the heartbreak, the failures, they were training. You were being forged in the fire so that you could be a lantern for someone else who was stuck in the dark. The 9 energy asks, how can I serve? When you shift your focus from what can I get to what can I give, the anxiety of the 999 disappears because you realize you are part of a much bigger picture. We have to talk about love because this is where 999 hits the hardest. If you are in a relationship and 999 starts chasing you, it brings a heavy question to the dinner table. Is this a soulmate or is this a lesson? Many people panic. They think 999 means breakup, and sometimes it does. If a relationship has run its course, if it is draining you, if it is toxic, 999 is the referee blowing the whistle. Game over. It signifies the end of a karmic cycle. You and this person had a contract. You agreed to teach each other something. Maybe the lesson was patience. Maybe the lesson was self-worth. Once the lesson is learned, the contract is fulfilled. You don't keep going to first grade after you've learned to read. You move on. However, and this is a big however, 999 doesn't always mean leaving the person. It can mean leaving the dynamic. Maybe the end is the end of the fighting. Maybe it's the end of the distance. Maybe it's the end of dating and the beginning of marriage. Marriage is the death of the single self. It is a transition. So don't assume doom and gloom. Assume change. But know this, if you are clinging to someone just because you are scared of being alone, 999 will eventually force your hand. The tower will fall. It's better to walk out the door yourself than to wait for the building to collapse on you. There is a place between the 9 and the 1, between the end and the beginning. It's called the void. It's that weird, quiet space in the hallway. You've moved out of the old house, but you haven't got the keys to the new one yet. You're in a hotel. You're in transit. This is where most people crack. We hate the void. We hate not knowing. We want to rush from one relationship immediately into the next. We want to leave one job on Friday and start the new one on Monday. But 999 asks you to pause. It asks you to sit in the empty room, to breathe in the silence. Why? Because you need to process. You need to grieve. Yes, grieve. Even good changes involve loss. If you get married, you lose your independence. If you get promoted, you lose your freedom. You have to mourn the old self before you can birth the new one. If you see 999, allow yourself to feel sad. Cry. Write the angry letter and burn it. Sleep. Don't rush to fill the empty space. The empty space is where the magic grows. Trust the timing of your life. The winter is necessary for the spring. Okay, we've done the philosophy. Now let's do the work. You see 999. What is your protocol? What are your action steps? Step 1. Finish it. Look at your to-do list. Look at your projects. What is 90% done? Finish it. 9 is the number of completion. Do not start 5 new things. Close the loops. Submit the application, send the email, return the library book, clean the garage. You need to clear the RAM in your brain. Step 2, forgive. This is the heavy lifting. If you are carrying a grudge, it is a heavy backpack. You cannot walk through the 999 doorway with that backpack on. It won't fit. You have to drop it. You don't forgive them for their sake. You forgive them so you can stop carrying the weight. Cut the cord. Step 3, declutter physically. I mean this literally. Go to your closet. If you haven't worn it in a year, donate it. Old papers, shred them. Broken electronics, recycle them. Stagnant energy in your home creates stagnant energy in your life. Make space for the new. Step 4, say thank you. When you look back at the chapter that is closing, don't look back with regret. Look back with gratitude. Even the bad parts. Say thank you for the lesson. And then turn around and face forward. I want to leave you with this image. Think of the phoenix, the mythical bird. At the end of its life, it doesn't just die and rot. It bursts into flames. It turns to ash. It is a violent, beautiful destruction. That is 999. But then, from the pile of gray ash, a small beak pokes out. A new bird rises, stronger, brighter, more alive than before. You are the phoenix. If you are seeing 999, you are standing in the fire. And it feels hot, and it feels scary, but you're not burning up, you are burning off. You are burning off the fear, burning off the doubt, burning off the limitations. So let it burn. Let the old story end. Put the book down on the shelf. It was a good book, but you have finished it. Take a deep breath and reach for the new one. The page is blank. The pen is in your hand. Write.